The way we start is we do something calling pull down the heavens. You reach up. All the Chinese moves have names. You reach up like you're stretching. You want to go up. You're opening everything up. You're stretching as much as you can. You're breathing in, and now you're going to breathe out. You're going to bend your knees. You're going to compress. So first you're stretching. Breathe in, and then you're compressing. Bend your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. All right, we do 3 freshen up movements to make sure that our body is ready to receive all the energy and movements we're going to do. So the first one is called Shake the 9 Gates. Your 9 gates are your hip, knee, and ankle, shoulder, elbow, and wrist, and upper, lower, and middle back. So we're trying to get energy to flow out and blood to go out to our fingertips. So you start out by shaking your hands. Just shake the 9 gates once again. And now what you want to do is now you want to start bouncing. We're trying to break up adhesion. Sorry, Jake? No, okay. Sorry, I thought that was Jake calling me. Sometimes he calls me if there's something wrong with the transmission. Okay, back to shake the 9 gates. We're shaking the 9 gates. You want to be lifting up your rib cage and dropping it down. We're trying to break up adhesions. You want to feel the skin to move over your muscles move over your bones. You're lifting your heels if you're not going to have balance problems slightly off the ground and dropping down. That's sending a little shock wave up. Once again, this movement is to get adhesions out of your body so that now when you start moving, fluids and energy can move around. If you're bouncing, you should hear this. If you go so you know those shock waves are going through your body and loosening things up. You're going to come up and throw any energy we built up out to our fingertips. The next one is called Dragon Shakes its Whiskers. So what you do is you're going to go back and forth. You're turning. We're trying to turn our midsections. That's massaging our internal organs. Plus, we have all these muscles here. We don't turn enough. We sit in those chairs too much. So we're trying to get any adhesions in our mid-body out. You're looking over our shoulder. We're warming up our spine. So your chin follows your shoulders. Now, in Qigong, you want to use your mind while you're doing it too. So you pick a spot. You do that by engaging your eyes. So you're going to pick a spot, focus a spot on each side, and if you have enough flexibility, pick a spot all the way behind you and look at the same spot. So the dragon shakes his whiskers. Our hands can hit above us, below our ribs. That also is hitting our points, which are warming up our system. Okay, and our third one, you can do these freshen up ones. If you've been sitting too long, you can just get up and do them for a few minutes to waken up. What we're going to do is we're trying to lift our ribs up, and we're also squeezing on this side, and we're trying to get our spine to go into crescent shape. So what we're doing is going to reach for the wall, reach for the ceiling, and then it's like we're trying to push a thumbtack in that wall. So you're going to breathe in, stretch as much as you can, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You can get a little extra stretch if you push the lower hand in one direction and the upper hand in the other. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, the other point on this movement is your shoulder blades are against the wall, your elbows are against the wall, and your thumbs against the wall. So you're not doing this. We're stretching this way. We're lifting. We're expanding all this. We're trying to get some flexibility in your rib cage. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then breathe in. Breathe out. All right, we're going to work on trying to get some coordination, some good energy flow in our nervous system. So what we're going to do, and also we're working the small muscles. So what we're going to do is we're going to step back, One foot goes back, but see you're going on your toes. So when we bend down, this leg stays straight up. So you're not lunging forward. That could hurt your knee. We're going up and down, but we're on our toes in the back. You're pushing with your big toe and coming back up. Okay, so we're standing here. We step back. Your hands come up. You breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you drop down. So go down however much is comfortable for you, but we want to be engaging our calves. We're going up and down, so we're going to stand back up. Now the other leg goes back. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, step back, you're on your toe. This is also because we're pushing with our big toe, that's engaging the small muscles in our feet. A little too close to the wall here. I'm going to take a little step forward. Do one more each side, come in. And we're going to step back, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so you have your 12 meridians. Those are the energy flows around your body, but there are these other things called the vessels in the parking lot where you store a lot of energy and you want to open them up. They go, one of them, one set makes like an X. It goes from your big toe to your finger. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to one side and we're going to reach. So you want this to be in a straight line. So you're pushing with your big toe and you're trying to touch the ceiling with your finger. You're going to come back to the center, go to the other side, really stretching. What we're trying to do is open up our nervous system so that the opposite sides of the body are sending each other messages. Reach. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, now what we're going to do is you're going to come up, your hands are going to come together, and this hand's going to come up, and the other hand, it's kind of like, in those old cartoons where you had the Egyptians coming in, you're going to breathe in, and you're going to turn, you're going to breathe out, and push in each direction. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. When it turns, it's like you're coming under. This is pushing the opposite direction. You want to be able to move your body in different directions at the same time. And now we're breathing in, breathe out, and breathe in, breathe out. Oh, these are all movements to work on your waking up your coordination system. So we're going to do one now where you're putting your hand on your leg, and then when you lift up your arm, you're going to have your leg go back. So we're here, up, down. So this is what we're doing. So this is the first step. So we're here, so up, down, shift to the other side, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up, down. Okay, so we're trying to get it so we can move different parts of our body at the same time. Okay, so that's level one. The next level is, I don't know if you ever did this with your kids, you've got a magic thread, you take it, you sew it into your leg, you take the thread, and then when you pull the thread, it moves your hands. Well, kids get a big kick out of it. So what we're going to do here is put your hands on your thighs, so you're going to shift, and you're going to lift at the same time. So shift, lift, shift, lift, shift, lift, shift, lift. One more side, shift, lift, shift, lift. Okay, so whichever level you're good at, you can stay up. We're going to do one more level. So what's going to come, you're going to have your leg go out. Let's do it from the side. Have your leg go out, and then you're going to come and pull it up. So what you want to do is you want to get it up, try to get it up above your waist, because then you're engaging your core. Okay, but what's your arm doing? So your arm's touching your side like before. It comes up, and you're going to hold it up. You want to see if you can, you're here, see if you can touch it to your elbow. But you don't want to lean, if you have to lean over to get there, you don't want to do that. If you can still bring your arm up, but if this is all you can do, that's fine. What we're trying to do is get it up that high, like I said, to engage the center of your body, but especially if it's your first day, you just have to go with what's ever good for you. Okay, so here we go. This side, shift, out, up, come back, out, up, back, your foot over, out, up. Just do one more each side. These are just two. After the class, you can just go in the kitchen and do each of these for 20 minutes apiece until you get really good at them. Okay, so that's that one. What we're going to work on for a Tai Chi principle is there's something called your dragon back. Right now, in traditional Chinese medicine, you have 3 hearts. You've got the heart in your chest. The heart is something that moves fluid around your body. We should be doing abdominal breathing. If you want to watch, go to our site, qolnow.com, and watch one of the abdominal breathing explanations. That's your second heart. So you're breathing with your abdomen instead of your chest, and that's massaging your internal organs, warming up the fluids there. And then your third heart, which no one ever guesses, is you need, when we're going up and down, we're going up and down this way, we're engaging the calves. The calves are your third heart in Chinese medicine. They're pushing fluids up from your ankles back into your body because your lymphatic system is passive. Okay. However, there's a fourth heart even, which we call it our fourth heart, which is called the dragon spine. So what we're doing, that pushes spinal fluids up to your brain. We do that in coordination with the other thing, so we get all 4 hearts beating at once. So we're going to start out by, we're standing with our feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to come forward. You're pushing against the earth with your big toe. All your meridians, it's actually activating your nervous system by pushing with your big toe. But your weight's on the ball of your foot and then your big toe. And now we're going to sink back, and we're going like forward and slightly up. And now we're going to sink back, and our heels have our weight, and our toes are still grabbing the ground. So we're not doing this, going up, and then our toes are coming off, and then we're going up. That's where our energy's coming up and slightly forward, and then we're sinking down into our heels. And as you see, this is opening up our chest, and then we're dropping down. So right now we're focusing on getting the calves beating. And of course, we're always doing abdominal breathing 100% of the time. So that our second heart is naturally breathing because we've been doing our abdominal breathing. So this is the first part of the dragon spine. So you're going down, coming up, you look up, come down, sink onto your heels, come up, ball of your foot, toes, sink down. This is actually a core part of many, many Tai Chi and Qigong movements, the dragon spine. Okay, that's part 1. Part 2 is what you want. So when you're going up, you want your butt sticking out a bit and you're arching your back. You don't want to hurt your back, but your back's arched. And then when you come down, when you sink down, you roll your pelvis under. It's kind of like you're trying to push out your kidneys. So you're going up. This is called our horse spine, our horseback, and now we curve. That's a turtle back. So we're going up, So we're still doing the other one. We're engaging our calves, but now we're engaging our spine. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, we're not quite there yet because we could be doing more in the same movement. So what you want to do is, when we go up and do our horseback, you want to pull your shoulder blades, the lower shoulder blades, behind, so that opens up your chest. So you're here, you go up, you're looking up, you're touching your lower shoulder blades together, and your back slightly arched, and then we're coming down. As we breathe out, we're going to roll our collarbones together. So basically what we're doing this. So we've got multiple pumps going at the same time. So you're coming up, breathing in, go down, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So now we're doing our dragon spine. We're breathing in, we're doing it slowly. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, you actually made a major step forward now that you've mastered the dragon spine in your Tai Chi Qigong training, because most movements use this. When you're moving in Tai Chi Qigong, your feet move your waist, your hips, then your waist moves your hands. So to get power, you come up and then you project your power. So a lot of the movements you're doing that, or you're going forward and you go forward and then you're arching your back, but then when you come back, you're compressing and then expanding and arching. So a lot of the movements, the majority of the movements actually, you should be doing two things: using your spine and using your waist. If you do those principles, your Tai Chi will jump up to the next level. All right, we're gonna use that concept to do a short form. So what we're gonna do is, first we'll learn the parts of the forms. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand here, our knees are slightly bent, our feet are about 2 shoulder widths apart. We're in the swimming pool. So what you're doing is you're reaching, you're gathering up some water, and you're bringing up the water. Then when you get up here, you're gonna let it run down back into the pool. So you want to be going up, so you're breathing in, and then breathing out. So you come up, you're doing your horseback, now you're sinking back down, so you're coming up. So in this one, we're not going up, we're not rolling back and forth, but we're raising our energy up, and then we're engaging the calves by dropping down in the pool. So you go by whatever comfortable. One thing you want to do when you're dropping down, you don't want to be doing this. What you want to do is you're coming up and then you're sinking down, your back stays straight against the wall. So we'll just do a few of those. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, the water comes up, breathe out. When your hands come up, the other thing is you want to keep your shoulders relaxed and your elbows relaxed. So your elbows, see my elbows are below my hands. You don't want to be doing this. You want to keep your shoulders relaxed, and you do that by your hands are being pulled up by balloons. Oh, sorry, we're doing this one. So we're lifting that water, and then we're coming down. So come up, come down. Come up, come down. Okay. So this is just lifting the water, letting the water flow back down. lifting the water, flow back down. Or we're going up and down instead of, this is different energy. We're doing this one, we're going back and forth. That's wood and metal energy. This is actually considered earth energy because you're dropping down, you're staying centered. This is centering our energy. Breathe out. Okay. So the next one that we're going to do is, what you want to do is we're trying to get rid of, if you have any negative energy, negative feelings, or it's just a bad day, or you've got a lot of stale energy built up because you haven't been moving, what we're going to do is we're going to just, our hand's going to come up. It's going to start in our pelvis. You're going to come up to your heart, and then you're going to turn and you're going to throw. So you're gathering up all this stale energy in your body and you're throwing it away. And you're coming back. Now with the other hand, come up, throw it away, come back. So breathe in. So breathe in, breathe out. So breathing in, breathe out. So we're just going back and forth. You're shifting and turning. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and then breathe out as you throw it away. Breathe in, breathe out, and then as you want to stay. So at the beginning, if once again you're having coordination, if you're just learning the coordination, you can breathe in, breathe out, and come back, breathe in, breathe out. So you just move it using one hand at a time. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. But this is, so we're pushing out negative energy, you're pulling it up, and then as you push it away, you want to keep your hand in front of your heart, in front of your middle, so you turn your waist, so you're not doing this. You're pulling it up and then you're turning as you expel it. So breathe in. Okay, so and then now of course, so level 1 is just doing this. Level 2 is you're turning. Want to make sure you're turning your waist. That's like as from a health point of view. This is again we're turning our midsection, massaging our internal organs, and now the next level of course is you got to use both hands at the same time. We're doing this one. Breathe in. So this hand comes in, this hand comes out and goes over. So you're trying to be able to move both your hands in different directions at the same time. So you're working on your cognitive skills, as we like to say. So you just feel all the stale energy, any pain, any negative thoughts, you're pushing them out. Okay, so you're sedating your emotions by pushing out the negative. Okay, where do we go from here? Well, of course, aside from getting rid of the negative, you want to pull in the positive. So what we're going to do is we're going to reach. You're reaching for an apple or the sun or some positive energy from the outside, and then you're going to turn and you're going to spill it onto your heart. You're going to turn, get that positive energy, come back, spill it onto your heart. It's going to go down the center of your body to your pelvis. You're going in. So you're breathing in, breathe out, breathe in. Once again, you have the same thing at first. You might just be trying to remember the move. Once you get it going, you want to make sure you're turning. The hand that's going out stays down your center line, so you're turning your body, so you're reaching up, out, out, and once again, soon you can be doing it with both hands. So breathe in, breathe out. breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So this is it. We're just pulling in that little positive energy. Okay, so now we're going to do our form. This is it. We're actually going to take some homework home with you. So we're going to stand here. So first thing we have to do is stabilize ourselves. How do we do that? We're in the pool. We're coming up, breathing in, breathe out, stabilize ourselves. Now we're going to throw out the negative. Breathe in, breathe out. And we're going to come back to the center. We're going to stabilize ourselves again. We're in the water. And now we're going to pull in the positive. Turn, breathe in, breathe out. Now we're here. Come up, down. We're going to throw out the negative. And come back, stabilize ourselves, go down the water, come up, relax. And then I forgot which one we're on. We're gonna pull in the positive. I can't do the movements and teach at the same time. So here we go. We're gonna do one more set. So we're gonna throw out the negative. Come back. Breathe in. Stabilize everything. Now, breathe in the positive. Breathe in, breathe out, and then we're going to come back. We're going to come up and float down. Okay, so you can just do that, obviously. If you do that very slowly, one of the reasons you do Tai Chi slowly is because you want to get it to the point where you're aware of where your body is the whole time, so you're moving your body in different directions, right, at the same time, but you want to make sure you know where they are. So when you're doing the movements, you do them slowly, so you're continuously sending signals to your body, you know where they are each time, so that hopefully you won't start get any of the jerkiness out of your movements and stuff. You'll be able to like reach. And also when we're doing these things, we're building our balance, getting the signals to go across, but like now we can get that jam off the top of the shelf, right? So we're working on stability too. All right, so at the end of the class, just like at the beginning, we pull down the heavens. So what we're gonna do is gonna reach up, breathe in, breathe out, compress down, breathe in, breathe out,